What's up, guys? Man, I got a lot of things to actually talk about. Yes, I want to talk about some people in the Nigeria entertainment industry. These are Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido. I still want to talk about their friends whom they started up with. The likes of Skills. We have Ice Prince, and these guys are not measuring up just like Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy, and that is quite disturbing to an extent. And a lot of people are talking about it. I still have something on, Davido and Wizkid. These guys are really pulling out streams on social media platform with their last album, that is Made in Lagos album, and then a Better Time album that is huge right now. Davido has hit, kind of. A landmark with a Better Time album, 512 million 900,000 streams so far. We have Wizkid with 594.01 million streams, and that is actually huge right now. And we got to talk about that. These guys are really great in Nigeria entertainment industry. Before I dive in fully to talk about that, guys, please, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon, to always get notifications each time I upload my videos. But if already subscribed, thank you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and make sure you share it across your social media platforms, and so that your friends, others will see that. Just ask them to subscribe also, because we got a lot of hot content on this YouTube channel. Guys, I want you to see a video of Ice Prince in the past. Was looking so young and the rest, and was promising. A lot of people believe that Ice Prince will be one of the greatest Nigerian artists. Along the line, something happened. I don't know how they got it all twisted. Ice Prince is just like a struggling artist right now, and that is quite disturbing. But some people are now saying that it's because of the genre of his style of song, or the genre of his song, that is the rap music. Nigeria market is not all that matured for rap music, or the African market is not all that matured for rap music. But to an extent, I think Ice Prince would have been on top. You talk about the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, you talk about Davido, but you don't see Ice Prince within the vicinity. I think he should have been like on collabos with these guys, and that is quite disturbing to an extent, and a lot of people are just worried about that. Let's have a video of Ice Prince.
Now tell me about the making process of that song. Did you go into the studio thinking you were going to go make a hit, or it just happened?
I didn't know, honestly. First of all, what happened was, at the time, Chocolate City was, on my neck to submit my single, because they had released MI, they released Jesse. What they wanted, what they were supposed to release next was Ice Prince, and they were on my neck for my single, and there was no single. So I got a beat from my friend. His name is Saz. Saz is the producer for Kondo. Dagrin's Kondo and YQ's I Like Girls. And he gave me a beat, and then the first thing that came to my head when I was writing was, she feeling the boy, she feeling the boy, and that sounded good. So I was writing it in the studio, just trying to write, verses to that. And Jesse came in, Jesse walked in, and he heard me singing that, and Jesse started playing the chords to what I was singing, and I liked it. So we just put on the system, he recorded, the whole instrument, and between God and man, I swear to God, like I'm swearing to God, Jesse made the whole beat under 30 minutes, the whole beat for Only Cool under 30 minutes, and he made it, and he stepped out of the studio. I wrote it there, and I thought I needed more melody for the song, so I started composing in my head, ta da 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 da, and I wanted Yoruba, I wanted to put Yoruba words to that. So I called Brian to the studio, we sat down together, put our heads together, and we wrote it, and it came out the way it was. But I didn't expect it to be this big. Trust me, I did not expect it to be this big. I just thought it was an okay song. You know what I mean? I thought it was an okay song. Exactly. It wasn't even going to come out as my first single, but because the demand was too much, I needed to put it out real quick. So we just tested down the internet, and then from the internet it just went everywhere.
It just went crazy. Like you said, you just got Brian to come into the studio to
Yeah.
do that for you. First of all, each verse on that song, like everybody's part on that song, was incredible in its own way. Now the rhymes, I still watched the video today. The rhymes, I was listening to your rhymes and watching you say it at the same time. You know, writing a song like that, like, do you think of the chorus as well as when you're putting it together? How much does each verse affect the chorus?
First of all, that kind of song, those kind of songs that the chorus comes first. You have to try and write something that has to relate with the chorus in a way. You know what I mean? So I had the chorus first. The chorus came first, and then I was writing verses that could relate to the chorus, basically. And you know, it's just creativity, man. When you're in the studio, it just comes somehow. It comes, and for me, I just kept writing. I didn't stop when I started writing the verses. I'm so interesting. It's why they say that I'm the next thing. Even on features, I'm impressive. I just want to talk about myself, and I just kept writing, and then I broke it into 3 verses.
All right, guys, I have a friend that called Ice Prince a lazy artist because he's not measuring up to some of his mates he started up with, and that I don't like about Ice Prince. But he decided to put forward or put out a particular song that is climbing up charts, Sound City chart, top 20 chart in Nigeria, and that song is doing well, with us lead. But I still expect something, great, something tangible, something better from Ice Prince, because rap game is about to change in Nigeria right now. The likes of M.I. Abaga, the likes of Vector, they are already coming out to kind of dish out great content, and I think Ice Prince needs to follow at this point in time. Guys, what do you have to say about that? Do you believe that Ice Prince still got the energy, the power, the velocity, the ability to be on top of the game again? And you have to understand that BET right now is far from Ice Prince. That is something I believe about the whole thing. Somebody who is closest to the BET right now is the Rema. We have Rema actually working hard enough to be a global brand, and is actually doing it well. Yes, he decided to say, yeah, I'm taking up another genre of music called the Afro rave, where you sound Indian, you sound somehow Islamic when making sounds, and that has helped this guy to stand out unique. And some people, already established artists, they are now adopting his kind of sound system to kind of come out and make greater content for us. What do you have to say about that? Put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Right now, we still got the likes of Wizkid, we have Davido, we have Burna Boy. I still want to talk about them because some people don't like talking about Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy side by side, and that is quite disturbing to an extent. You have to understand that comparing these guys does not mean that you hate any of them. It means that yes, you understand music to an extent. When you talk of universal sound, sounding global, you have to give it to Burna Boy right now. I think the likes of Davido and Wizkid, they are falling short of standard of the tempo which they started with. Remember when Davido did Gobe and Fall Eve, all those songs, you will see that Davido was a bit global in his write-up, in his sense of singing, compared to now. You'll see the Wizkid, Soko, and the rest. But though the essence is performing globally for Wizkid, and I think Wizkid should stick to that style of song. Right now, everybody is talking about Burna Boy. He's still working hard enough, working with Scotch to actually put forward a particular song. This guy is working with is known as a Grammy producer, and that guy is actually huge in the industry around the world, and everybody knows him to be like one of the greatest producer of all time. Right now, the likes of Burna Boy, they are working out with this guy, and I think that is a positive energy vibes for Burna Boy. What do you have to say about that? Do you feel that yes, Burna Boy's got all it takes to actually make a great brand in the musical industry? Put that in the comment section so that we understand how you are discussing about Davido, Burna Boy, and Wizkid out there.
If I tell you, say I love you, oh.
Before I jump right off, I want you guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time I upload my videos. But if already subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and make sure you share my videos across social media platforms so that others will get to see what is trending and what we are talking about on social media.